Welcome in to the PHNX Daily Bet Show. I'm your host, Shane Buck, here in the Four Peaks Minibar, as always, on this fantastic Friday, just before the Final Four kicks off in Arizona tomorrow. It's going to be such a good time. We also got the Women's Final Four kicking off soon as well that we'll be betting on. It's going to be a great weekend, guys. I cannot be more excited to bring you some good picks, and we're going to go ahead and start with our, what are we starting with again, Jacob? Our Deep and Lock, that's right. We're going to the women's tournament. We're taking the under in the UConn and Iowa game. This game tips at 6:30 tonight. Look, you know you're saying Caitlin Clark electricity, Paige Becker's electricity. Yeah. I think UConn's going to control the pace of this game a little bit and slow it down. Iowa's hit their over in this total specifically, and I think one or two of their tournament games this year. UConn hasn't hit it once. I just see this game and plus it's the Final Four. There's going to be nerves. Like, I really like this value here. Under 162.5. The UConn and Iowa women's Final Four tonight at 6:30. That game's going to be awesome. I'm not betting on the South Carolina game because NC State's awesome. There's going to be fisticuffs. Like, that game's going to be chippy as hell. But I don't see. It's 11.5. I think is the spread, and there's the parity is very wide when you get to the women's tournament, and then it kind of shrinks when you get to the Final Four. And I don't really know what to think of NC State up to this point. I do know what to think of DJ Burns and NC State in the men's tournament with a nice parlay machine. This one's a fun one. I'm taking every total and every spread in this, but I'm teasing the spreads down because, just to be safe. Taking UConn minus 9.5. They've won every game by double digits, and they've covered the double-digit spreads. The double-digit spread this time is 11.5. Alabama's a fun team. They score a lot of points, but as the under tells you, I think UConn controls the pace of this game, much like the women's game. I'm taking the under 160.5 in the UConn-Bama game, and then moving on to NC State Purdue. I gotta take the Cinderella team to cover. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on their money line. Of course, I hate Purdue. It's always F. Zach Edey. NC State, Purdue over 146. Lots of foul calls in this game. Refs don't know how to ref Zach Edey. This parlay gets up to plus 734. Going through a 10-piece on that wins above $70. Get $83 back. Come on, let's get it cracking. Final Four is here, so if you want to make it out, you should, because it's going to be a good time. But there's also a lot of events going around in the Phoenix area. Phoenix is so great, man. We host so many great events. The weather is so perfect right now. The high is like 68 degrees today. It's absolutely wonderful. And we got to show these people that are visiting from out of town what the desert's all about. And I got some desert dollars for you. UConn's so damn good, guys. They're so good. Alabama's I have a future on Alabama to win the whole thing, actually. But I don't know, man. UConn has just been running through people. The championship they had from the championship they had last year when the game was really never close against San Diego State, and then to San Diego State this year when they won by 30 points to their 30-0 run against Illinois. This team is just better. They're just better than you. And as much as I love Mark Sears and that whole Alabama team and Nate Oates, I'm taking the UConn. I'm taking the minus 11.5 in this game, and that just about does it for our Friday edition of the PHNX Daily Bet Show. We're here every Monday through Friday at 11:45ish right here on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, follow along on Twitter at ShaneDeef, at PHNX_bets, and at PHNX_sports across all socials, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And until next week, have a safe and fun weekend. Enjoy the Final Four. Enjoy the nice weather. But until Monday, we'll see you next time. Peace, love, and basketball's the best.
We all silly like the mayor.